What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And we're going to go ahead and continue our castle, and I got a couple good things in store today. Let's go ahead and start working on the barracks. I think I decided that we're just gonna keep working on this a little bit, but yeah, what we want to do is we want to build this up so that it has a flat roof on the top. Again, for like defensive purposes, so like during times of a siege or whatever, basically you could just have all the group, like all the men could be up here like running around, you know, they can take breaks and all that stuff, but this would be a pretty high point for them all to chillax and do their thing, you know. Well, they wouldn't be chilling during times of war, but still, you get the idea. So I'm not sure how tall I want this to make, because one, if we just have it one thick like this, it's going to be pretty spindly, but we'll go ahead and set 35.4. There we go. It's probably, yeah, it's not going to be that tall. We're going to bring it down a little bit. Let's bring it down to, say, here. All right. Okay, crap. There we go. Set 35.4. Very good. And so that will decide on that. And I think that's a pretty good height. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. All right, so now let's go ahead and just do this to there. Set 35.4. We can just do walls 35.4 here, so that'll make that easier. And we'll do walls 35.4. And then say here to there. Okay. So we're just building this all up, and crap. What? Why did it do that? Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Walls 35.4. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfecto, perfecto. All right. There we go. So we just want this to be a pretty high building that it all can work. Yeah. There we go. So there we go. That is what we wanted. And don't worry about the red and the yellow mixing. That doesn't really matter. So we're going to make this tower just a little bit taller. It's going to come up to about here. And we're going to do walls 35.4. Perfect. All right. So now we have another defensive post. So now you could have archers up here shooting down on the enemy while they're coming up the gate. So you have men down there, there. You have men on this bastion tower there, which reminds me, I'm probably going to bring that up a little bit more, probably to here. I think that would be pretty good, and then we can go ahead and bastion at the top. Anyway, let's just go ahead and do this all the way around, sort of get the thing all sorted out. There we go. Now what I do want to do for this is, what if we bring it up a little taller? So we bring this up to about here. So then, or maybe there, that's fine. So then our, actually we can just go ahead and build this along. It's too easy to just use our thing for, yeah. Actually, no, we can just do walls. Yeah, let's just do walls. Walls 35.4, perfect. All right, so that's exactly what I wanted. Now what I want to do is say like right here, yeah, and we can do this, as you can see, just like that. So we can have stairs going up to it. So yeah, you can go up and get on the parapets and all that good stuff, and then you can have that coming down. So that's no big deal, and so that all works out. That's what I wanted kind of for that, and it works out good. There we go. Alrighty, so now you can get up to this top tower, or this like thing majigger, and you can get up here. So let's just go ahead and do this all the way along. This is sort of like a little, this would be the fortification for the top of this structure here. I'm not sure if I want to variate it. I might decide to do that, but let's just go ahead and see what it turns out to look like once we do this. Now, right now, you guys are like, it looks a little funky. Well, it does look a little funky. But once you work on it a little bit, I think it'll look a little better. So there we go. That's not supposed to be an even space back over there. And this isn't supposed to be an even space either, but it is. I should have planned this out a little better as far as down there, down base, but Oh well. Yeah, just oh freaking well. And we're gonna have to do the same thing here, and then this doesn't really matter. We can just go all the way to there. All right, very nice. All right, so that is our parapets up here. And I'm not sure how, yeah, let's just make these small fortifications, because if we make it big, then they gotta kind of reach over, and it just makes it really funky and awkward trying to shoot down on your enemies. But yeah, this gives you the idea of what it's going to look like, and overall that's not too bad, I don't think. And we're gonna do the same thing here. Go ahead and make this, what the heck? How is that? Seriously, I made this even? Are you sure-ish? I did make it even. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to do that then. Oh well. Yeah, I'm totally failing at planning right now. That's fine. It's okay to have some even towers, I think. It just makes it look, it's a little difficult sometimes to work around, but overall it's not a super bad thing. It's something that you can work with, and I'm definitely going to have to work with it. And yeah, so we're just going to just do exactly that. And yeah, it's not going to look bad in the end. We're just going to have to work with it a little bit more and keep it going. So yeah, that is what I wanted. Sort of like a flat roof here. Maybe we can have like this section sort of roofed in. No, I want it all flat because yeah, then it would look a little funky if I did it the other way. But anyway, this will be a stair tower here. And it being even screws a lot of stuff up. So we're just going to have to work with it. And maybe what we can do is just make a 4x pillar all the way to the top, just like this. And this is actually a lot more defensible than having a 4x pillar all the way up. Yeah, that's not bad actually. So set 35, 4, and then that goes all the way to the top, and then oh voila. And then you can just kind of snake the stairs all the way around the outside, and that'll work out. Now for this, what we're going to have to do is go ahead and place in like logs to hold up the floor, because obviously it would be pretty heavy, or it'd be, you know, all the dirt and gravel will be pretty heavy. So you got to have a pretty strong support to keep it all together. So we're just going to do logs across. Now, you know, this is kind of going to create away from preparation, but I don't know. It's just, I just want to do it because it just will get it all figured out for us. So let me just go ahead and change all of this to green, because it's going to be pretty much the same value as what the roads down below are. It's going to be gravel and such. So we're just going to go from there. What color is this? 35, 13. And we're going to go to there, and we're going to go set 35, 13. All right. So then that will all be gravel and dirt and such. And the way to get up to the top of this tower is right through there, and then the door will be right here. That actually works out pretty well. So the door will be there. You come up here. You can go up on top of this tower as well. This will all be green as well. So let's just go ahead and do that really quick. And we can do this as well, because that doesn't really matter. All right, so pretty cool. And then we can just kind of do this, because it's just gonna have to be how it's gonna have to be. So then the stairs come up like that. And we can kind of work with that later on, but you kind of get the idea of what it's going to look like. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. It definitely looks like a barracks. It looks like a keep almost, but as we work with it, it'll turn out. So let's go ahead and take our stone like this, and let's see where the floors of this bad boy is going to be. So obviously our first floor is going to be here, because we've already decided that. So let's just kind of do that. Let me turn shaders off so you guys can see. Or CUDA? Will CUDA work? CUDA, no. Let's just turn shaders off for now. All right, so now we're going to go 5 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the 6th layer. There we go. So 5 up. So basically 6 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. And then we're just going to have a shorter story up here. So basically, that's another good way of measuring your how close your floors are going to be together, is deciding on where your level stones are going to be. There's a name for this stuff. I forget what this is called, but I think this is supposed to be the leveler stone or some kind of, I don't know. If you guys can come up with or if you guys know the word for this kind of, like the stone brick that levels off the layers of the castle, let me know, because I forget the name for it. If there's a name for it, there is a name for it. I know that. But it's basically starts it off fresh so that you don't have the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which we all know is leaning. So because it wasn't engineered correctly. So up here is going to be just a 3-level floor. No big deal. This can be something, I don't know. We can have like an eating area down here, bedroom in the middle. Man, there's gonna have to be more beds in here. So maybe beds up here, beds in here, and then eating area, armory and stuff will be down below. So yeah, that's no big deal. Let's go ahead and turn shaders back on. There we go. So my plan is to not do the interior of this for this series. It'll be on, if I do the interior to this castle, it'll be on my interior series, and I'll be doing like the interior of the kitchen or the interior of, I don't know, different things like that. Now, I don't like how this is flat out here, so what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and just build this up like this. So all the way up to here, we're going to set 35, 12, or 35, 4, I'm sorry. All right, so then that brings that out a little bit, and then what we can do up here is go ahead and do stuff on something like this. All right, so it looks a little funky if you look at it from one of the angles, but for this, it's not actually that bad. We're better off this way if we do it like this. All right, so as you can see, now that evens it out there, and we don't have to worry about that. We still got to worry about this here, but yeah, whatever. There we go. Okay, so we just have it even on both the ends, which isn't bad. So we can definitely work with that. And then we can go ahead and build this down to there, and then ba-boom. There we go. So now it's a little thicker. It has a better base, and it's even, or it's odd. Sorry, and that's what we're looking for. That's preferable, having it odd, because if it's not, then it gets a little funky to work with, as we found out. Here we go, put that there. And then we also got to put another layer up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is right there. And we'll just go ahead and do this all the way around, just like that. Sweet. All right, there we go. Now let's go ahead and let's make everything rainbow colored. Why don't we? There we go. All right, so now for this building, I really want this kind of like A-frame section. So like when you come in through here, you're met by this like A-frame kind of like thing there. Maybe there can be like a crane or something to bring, like they bring hay in or something. So in order to do this, we would have to do something like this. Now it's going to be even is kind of the way that I have made it to be, because of just how things turned out. And I think I'm going to do this too. That works out a lot better, because the way that this was turning out wasn't going to work out. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do this again, right, like that. And then maybe we can make like a little stairway down there or something. I don't know. We'll decide later on. Forget that. Let's just do this. All right, so 2 there, and then 2 here. All right, so now for this structure, we got to figure out how we want to do it. How do we want to get the whole like roof up and everything? So let's just go ahead and first make a like decide how tall we want it to be. Let's just make it kind of along the lines of that. So let's just do that to there. And we're just gonna go all the way over to here. And we're gonna go do walls 35, 4. All right, so as you see, you come in, you're met by basically a canyon on all sides. So now what I want to do is you kind of get this little like A-frame section here. So we'll go 3 up there, 3 up there, and then you kind of go into something like this. And then we can use stairs at the top to sort of make it work, but we'll do it like that. And then have like a couple windows along here. Or maybe this can be like a parapet up there or something. That's not a bad idea. You can just kind of do that. And then up here can be, I don't know. We'll make it a little bit artsy or something, but I just really like the idea of having this like thing up here, you know? A thing. A thing, if you know what I mean. There we go, that's not bad. And we can kind of arch it there, and yeah, that'll work out pretty good, I think. Now with stairs and slabs and cobble walls and stuff like that, that'll look nice, I think. All right, so that's what I wanted there. It's just kind of like a little jut out area. Now this here is the blacksmith. So I don't know quite what to put there, so we'll just leave that for now. And I think what we're going to do is another steeped roof, just like the other ones. And we're just going to go ahead and build it up like this. And we're going to build a, I don't know, a palisade, a balisade? I don't know what they're called, but another place where they can kind of just fortify and shoot arrows from. There we go. Now this better not be even. If this is even, I'm going to shoot something. Okay, so let's see. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, good. It is odd. It is odd. It is odd. Okay, here we go. And we'll go ahead and bring this all the way up to a point. So this is what I call a V-frame roof. You have, basically, in my opinion, you have a V-frame, a A-frame, and a U-frame. U-frames would be like barn roof, like just think of a barn roof, and then A-frames is like your typical house, and then V-frame is more of like the Nordic design kind of thing. So, but yeah, that's kind of what we have so far. As we have a lot of V-frame stuff on this building. And I think what I'm going to do with this side is do the same thing I did with the kitchen wing and bring it out one. And then that'll add in some extra detail and make it look pretty nice, I think. There we go, bring this up as well. And we'll just kind of build it right into the barracks. And no big deal. There we go, and there we go, perfect. So there we go. That'll be the top of our thing, majigger. Now, another idea that I have is making like a little, like not out of stone, but out of wood, and making like a little bridge from here to there. Yeah, just 2 wide, I think would be just fine. And this can be like a little connector, and then maybe there can be more like bedrooms and stuff up here, like more royal stuff. And then down below can be, I don't know, like, I honestly don't know. This will be the stables here, and then we need some air holes out on the outside of the stables to let, you know, because it stink pretty bad down there. So we'd have to have a some air holes. Actually, no, stables don't stink that bad, but that's probably because they're all aired out. So the ones that I've been in, at least. I'm thinking that I should bring out the entirety of each of these walls by 1. Like, and then so you'd have the ends are 2 thick, and then yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the entire ends out just by 1. So we're going to go all the way up to there. I'm going to copy that. Whoops. And we're going to go all the way down to here. And we're going to do copy. and then paste, and hopefully that this doesn't destroy anything. All right, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, right like that. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. We're just going to bring it all the way up to there. Select from there to all the way down here. And we're going to do from there to there. So copy, paste. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The reason why I did that is it's good to have like really solid ends. And like even with that, that's kind of like a little funky how I did that, but still having some solid ends to build your structure on, that's pretty freaking important. So let's go ahead and build some fortifications up along here. How close are we down there? Not too close. That's not too bad. So there we go. And so this is going to be some fortifications all the way along the outside of our structure here. And this is how you'd have a lot of archers up here if need be. So you just have a ton of places for archers to be on this castle, and that's what I want. A lot of archers. Now another thing we need is more towers, because as you can see, it's a little, like for me at least, it's a little unbalanced. So like we'll bring up this tower to be a little bit higher, and we'll bring up this tower to be a little bit higher. I'm not sure what other tower we could bring up. I don't want to bring that one up too high. Preferably it would be nice to have a tower somewhere in the middle, but I think we're already past that stage of planning out towers, because if we did that, we'd be losing a lot of space, because basically towers are just for stairs. Like unless if you have a tower like that, then you know this would be for like storage or stuff like that. This tower can come up some here. This won't be a problem to bring up, so let's just go ahead and bring this up a little bit to, yeah, let's just bring it up to that level there. And then this can be for I don't know, set 35, 14 for looks. Yes, for looks. I like to keep everything varied. Set 35, 14, and then we'll do here set 35, 14. All right, perfect. So that'll be a nice little tower there, and we can go ahead and bring this up. But I think for now that this is a pretty good ending to our episode, because you know we've done that, we've gotten a lot of ideas. And the cool thing about this is that little bit of roof there, it'll really define it, because once we build a roof onto it and everything, yeah, this is gonna look pretty epic from this side. Oh, we forgot to do what? Oh, I know what I did here. Whoops. Okay, so I did two undos that I wasn't supposed to do. So walls 35, 14. So we were already on that last episode, but I accidentally undid it this episode, because I try to do these all. Sometimes I try to keep it all together, like the episodes all together. And just imagine this with a moat around it and everything. This is gonna look pretty good, I think. We're gonna have to build up this section a little more, because as you can see, it's getting a little spindly towards the gate area, but as we develop it, it'll start really turning out. So yeah. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked it, please like. If you guys want to see more, please subscribe. And I'm really looking forward to producing some more of this crap. This is a lot of fun. I really enjoy this kind of stuff, is building the castle and everything. It is a lot of fun to do. So anyway, looking forward to next time, guys. Till then, bye-bye.